Most Filipinos likely spend the holidays loading up on desserts and perhaps some alcohol to celebrate. But how does the liver fare with these kinds of treats? We get tips now on keeping the organ in good shape with hepatologist Dr. Edhel Tripon. Doc, thank you so much for joining us. So, basically, what are the common liver problems?
Well, in the Philippines, the common liver problems, maybe I'll break it down to the top three that can cause liver cirrhosis and eventually liver cancer. And that will be hepatitis B, so that's an infection, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which you get when you're obese or diabetic or have high cholesterol. And then the third is still alcohol-related liver disease.
And how will we know, Doc, if we have these liver diseases?
So the thing with the liver is we like to say that it's the largest internal organ, but it's silent. So typically patients with liver disease will not have symptoms. They won't feel pain. Contrary to popular opinion, people think that you need to be yellow before you're considered to have advanced liver disease. But usually in the early stages, you will feel nothing. And sometimes we pick this up through an abnormal liver ultrasound, through abnormal liver tests when you undergo annual examinations with your physician. And that's how we start weeding out what the possible cause is.
So the way to prevent these liver issues from happening is to see your doctor and have that medical test or health test on an annual or every 6 months, doctor?
So it depends on what your risk factors are. If you're diabetic, you're overweight, these patients should be evaluated by their physicians quite easily for fatty liver. So that's something that can be picked up by ultrasounds, or even you can have signs of abnormal liver tests, ALT or SGPT that's elevated. A lot of these patients, when we work them up, turn out to be caused by fatty liver. So that means, when I say fatty liver, I mean fatty liver that's caused by these metabolic diseases. So it's not alcohol.
Yes.
So
you know, Doc, I was just diagnosed by my endo to have a fatty liver, but I don't drink at all. I don't drink alcohol, don't drink liquor, but I have a fatty liver. Most probably I just eat a lot of fatty foods.
Yeah, the incidence is quite high. Actually, in the world, the incidence, the overall incidence of fatty liver is 25%. And we're finding out that in Asia, it's even higher. I think it has something to do not just with our genetics, but also with the kind of food that we have. We take in a lot of carbohydrates. Our drinks are sweet. We like to take mid-morning snacks and mid-afternoon snacks. And so these things really pile up. And the main treatment really is not a magic pill that will reverse the fatty liver. It's really weight loss, which you achieve by calorie restriction and exercise. And these have been proven to help.
You know, doctor, everything that you're saying, I'm guilty. Thank you. It is really good advice that I'm learning from you and for all our viewers right now. What kinds of food should we eat then to keep our livers healthy? And can we survive without our liver?
We cannot. So I like to say no liver, no life. So unlike the kidneys, actually, where you can get dialyzed, if your kidneys fail, so you see patients going to the kidney dialysis center 3 times a week to get their dialysis. When your liver fails, without a transplant, this will mean death.
Okay.
So that's why it's very important to pick up liver disease at its asymptomatic stages. And that can just mean just with a simple liver blood test or a liver ultrasound to get screened for hepatitis B, because we have a lot of hepatitis B in the Philippines. The estimate is about 10 million. And also to get vaccinated for vaccine-preventable viral hepatitis. That's hepatitis B. Which is blood and body fluid transmitted. And hepatitis A is the one that we get from food. So there's a vaccine against that. And you can get that even as an adult. And then in terms of food, it's generally what you're showing on the screen now. The vegetables, fish, healthier sources of oil, like maybe canola, less trans fat is preferred. Overall, if you're overweight, the suggestion is to lose ideally 10% of your body weight. So you don't need to get right away to ideal body weight, but losing at least 7 to 10% of your initial baseline weight when you get diagnosed with fatty liver can reverse fat deposition in the liver and even improve liver fibrosis or liver scarring.
Doctor, thank you so much for this great advice, not only for me, but for all our viewers right now who are watching who have liver issues. Hepatologist Edhel Tripon. And you can get more health tips on MedTalk Health Talk, hosted by Dr. Freddy Gomez, which airs weekdays at 3:30 in the afternoon.